Welcome to DigiVision's 2030 training on producing micro-content in a team. I'm Kai Weaver.
And I am Tiina Parkkonen, and we are from the Southeastern Finland University of Applied Sciences.
The theme of this video is assembling your team to produce micro-content or micro-courses or other open educational resources. In it, we'll explain some of the core roles you might want to include in your production team to help and assist teachers, specialists, or other content creators in making educational content.
Why should we assemble a team in the first place? Many teachers and specialists are experienced in making educational material.
You're absolutely right, but not everybody has a pedagogical background. And while teachers might traditionally do it all themselves, they don't need to. Being in a team gives you access to a broader knowledge base. And with the right specialists, you can have video producers, H5P and learning wizards who can help you actualize your ideas in new ways. There's a creative element that comes from working in a team. You're discussing with specialists, you're talking about the material that you're producing, you're learning from each other, you're leaning upon them, and from this, you might get more ideas for your content. And you might not necessarily be aware of this if you're working by yourself alone at home.
That's right. You also get to learn on your teammates and count on them for support. With more people, you get access to more feedback on your work. They might see things that you miss and can offer ideas and new perspectives.
Because let's be honest, producing content can be kind of rough sometimes. And in a team, you don't need to make all the decisions alone. If you're unsure about the right assessment method, you can ask somebody, because everybody is on your team to help you make the content that you're making a success, and they will help you achieve this.
And as a part of this process, you and your team will grow professionally. Each production teaches new professional skills and knowledge. It can help foster a sense of professional identity as an expert on a subject. It can be a really rewarding experience for novice and experienced staff alike.
Yep, but building the right team can require a bit of trial and error to find the right mix of people and roles and expertise.
Who should be in the team?
That's a really good question. At the heart of the team is the content creator. This might be a teacher or educator, but it could also be a subject specialist who has the knowledge but might not have a pedagogical background. So they will create the content with the help of the team. Who else is in the team, Tiina?
The next key member is a producer who can be seen as a project manager. They are the ones who should have the full picture of the production process. Who is doing what and how. It helps if they have a pedagogical background and should be easily accessible to the content creator.
Next up is the editor or language specialist. They review all the content created and help ensure that there are no language mistakes. They can also check for coherence of ideas and help coach the content creator with video and podcast scripts. It helps if they have a pedagogical background as well. Don't just use them for proofreading only.
Next is the media producer. They transform the content creators' ideas into images, videos, and podcasts. They are really important people with their skills.
And after this, we have the LMS specialist. So LMS stands for Learning Management System. We use this abbreviation to talk about platforms like Moodle or Clannad or Blackboard. But in reality, it could also be social media or other learning platforms. This specialist helps to turn the content creator's ideas into online content that works on the right platform. This might involve creating meaningful assignments, interactive assignments, or H5P content on the learning platform.
Next, we have the quality and accessibility specialist. Ensures that all content meets accessibility criteria, such as helping with alternative text, colors, language, and so on. They also check that everything works how it should, with no broken links. We have found that this role can be combined with the editor if they have the right skill sets.
Yep, and next we have the marketing and communication specialist. They help promote new courses and market them, because without them and good marketing, nobody will find your content. They help make the content visible for different audiences. And don't wait until the final stages to use their knowledge. You can also bring these early on when designing the learning content to make sure that you're actually producing a sellable product.
If it was said in the beginning that content creator is the heart of the team, learners are the core of every course. Without them, there wouldn't be nothing. They can also provide wonderful feedback. This feedback is a gift that can be used to improve the course in future iterations.
That's a really good point about the learners as well. They're not only the core of every course, they can also be very useful for testing and reviewing the material before it's published.
But as you might have guessed here, we don't just think about job titles, we think about skill sets.
Yes, think about the different skills and roles involved in the production process. For example, in the production team, one person might wear many hats, and we might not have covered all the necessary roles needed within a production team. This is just an example of what we have found to be a useful combination of skill sets. Each production of micro content should be viewed as an experiment. Even with the right combination of people, it's super important to make sure that they work well together and that the team atmosphere is open and friendly. Find the configuration of people that works for you and your team, and don't be afraid to try unconventional approaches.
We look forward to hearing more about the different teams you assemble. Thanks, Kai.
Thanks, Stina.